Hello everybody, welcome to another English Sunday. It's been a long while and my voice is still kind of fucked up, so I'm gonna hope it's gonna work out. And we're gonna listen to a little bit of music, play Genshin, and then we're gonna try a new game. It's gonna be Yeez. I don't know how you call it. Wise? I have no idea. I don't even know if I wrote it correctly in the title. Yeah, so today, I hope it's Sunday, right? It's Sunday. It should be Sunday. It didn't suddenly change when I clicked on start streaming. And we're gonna try our best to, to keep the series not mixed up too much. But the thing is, actually, we're not gonna be able to, I don't know how to put it. We're not gonna be able to prevent Yeez from being streamed on both streams. We're gonna stream it in English and in German. And for the most part, I think that's going to be okay because the entire game is going to be in English anyway. So if you don't know how to speak English, I don't think that the channel will provide a lot of value to you anyway because we're going to play most games in English. So it's basically pointless to watch anyway, unless you only care about what I say. But then you won't miss out anyway because the game is going to be a game where I won't be, talking too much random shit, hopefully. And yeah, so what did we do in Genshin Impact since we last streamed? Well, since we last streamed in English, probably a lot, but since we last streamed in German, not a lot. We just got some challenges on our Gigi, and we're gonna play a little bit of Genshin, and we're not gonna use any sound in game because I also don't have any sound because I just enjoy, having a little bit of silence sometimes. It's ironic we're listening to music, but I like to play Genshin without sound from time to time. And yeah, so what we're gonna do mainly is get my voice back working, hopefully. And we're gonna try to, enjoy commissions. We're not gonna do the story quest because I think it probably is voice, and we don't want to ruin that by listening to music. And I also would probably prefer doing the story in the German part of the stream because I think it's a bit more, coherent. And yeah, why Yeez, by the way? I don't know, I just woke up and was like, I want to play another game than Apex Legends and Genshin Impact. And Dying Light is not out yet, so what are we gonna play? And I don't know, I just felt like maybe playing a game that my girlfriend also might enjoy, just, to get her something new she might like. And I think that the series has a lot of potential for fun gameplay and maybe even characters she might like. I have no idea, actually. So it's a very old series. If you don't know, I don't know how you pronounce it in English, by the way, Wise or whatever. It's a Y and an S afterwards. And it's like, how do I put it? It's like very, very old. It was one of the first games delivered on PC with, it's like entries 9 of the series you're gonna play. And it was one of the first games that actually was released on PC with a CD-ROM. So this is very, very old. It's one of the first CD games when the CD drives were really new. And it has a very long history. And I'm not ashamed, but I must admit I never played a single entry into the series, and it has 2 recent entries, one 2021 and one 2018, which are well received by the community. And I don't know, it's never too late to get into a series that doesn't have a, how to put it, consistent timeline. It's not like maybe it has a consistent timeline, but the story is not really building up like for an entire decade or whatever. Yeah, so it's pretty fine to get in, I think. Well, I researched it. I don't know. Maybe it's not, but the people told me it is. So, and people online don't tend to lie. So I hope. I'm joking. They do lie a lot, but I really hope it's gonna be fine. Okay, so now we have English streams and German music. It's gonna happen, but we also have French music, we have Spanish music, we have Korean music, we have Japanese music, we have Italian music, we have music from people who are dead for hundreds of years. We have a lot of different a lot of different. I mean, it's funny because the music you're gonna listen to is probably gonna be performed by people who are mostly not dead, But in 100 years or so, a lot of songs will be performed by people who are actually dead. So it's not only that they're, the entire music sheet was written like hundreds of years ago, but the performance was also done by dead people. So that's something that's gonna change. And I think the funny part is these days, you have a lot of old stuff where people always ask, what did the author intend to imply when they, what did they want to say? What is the message when they wrote the story? And today you can ask a lot of authors, and for the most part, the answers are gonna be very simple because they just liked the story. They didn't want to convey any particular message or whatever. And I think that in 100 years, when the people aren't alive, the people are going to start, like with, I don't know, Goethe, Schiller, or Kant or whatever. They're going to start to think a lot about the things they said and going to overinterpret them. And yeah, and I mean, what you can actually do when you listen to a story is not look for the intention of the person who wrote the story, but about, you can get a lot of information about the person themselves, even if they didn't know they put that information in their story. So yeah, by listening, about a lot to stories from other people, you can learn more about the people maybe than you might think they actually thought about. Even if the story itself is meant as, I just wanted to write the story, I'm pretty sure you can learn a lot about all of the personality about the person who wrote the story in the first place. Yeah, so I think there is a valid point to interpreting a lot of different things. Okay, so why are we randomly killing stuff? You know me. When I go on a tangent, I'm just going to start to kill people. And yeah, in real life, it's really problematic. Every time I start to do a public speech, I just start to kill the audience. And no, I'm joking. I'm probably only killing them with boredom, but yeah, so... And as you can see, our taser comp is pretty fun to play. It's very simple. You don't need to think at all, and it's very consistent, and it's really fun. It's a fun team comp, and it's literally unkillable. So it's not only virtually unkillable, it's literally unkillable as long as you play the team comp. I mean, it's impossible to actually die unless there is an enemy that can one-shot you, which is very rare in the normal world. So. And I really like that I can play Gigi on field. It's very nice to be able to play a Genshin character that is not, meant to be on field suddenly. I mean, now she is meant to be on field. It's probably her best team comp. And I really, really like it. And you can also play her off field in a Eula team comp if you want to. In general, of course, you can put her in other team comps. But I really like her, instead of Sucrose, and I wonder how much less damage she does than Sucrose in the Taser team comp, because I calculated how much damage you can do with the set, and it's, I think, every 17 seconds or so you can do 170k damage, which is insane. So I don't know, I think it's a very, very high damage healer version. And it's very enjoyable to play in any way. So it's a very cool team comp. And you can see we dropped Shenhe from it. The reason is because I did some damage tests on enemies. And the results were clear that even with AoE, Fischl's gonna perform much better when clearing content from the game. Yeah, over Shenhe. But I'm not sure actually if Shenhe is going to be, if she's that bad. I don't know how to put it. The problem is maybe the enemies I was fighting against were heavily in favor of, electro damage. They probably were, which I, got to know later on. I mean, we can do, actually, I feel like doing a domain and figuring it out, because I'm thinking, why would I put Shenhe in there instead of the electro characters? And the reason probably would be to just play Shenhe. It wouldn't probably be the best in slot. But I'm really curious about the timings. Should I do a stopwatch run of a domain that does not feature enemies with elemental resistances, if something like that exists even in the game? Yeah, but the team comp, I think overall is just better. I mean, I think Shenhe has the problem that if you play Shenhe, you're going to have a very hard time getting your ultimate back on Beidou, because you don't have a battery. And you don't really need Gigi's ultimate at all, so she's basically... in this team comp, you don't need it. And she's basically, you know, it's nice to have a bit of cryo particles. And the problem is Gigi is not going to recharge the anything about Shenhe, so Shenhe is going to have problems with her energy recharge. So I think that this team comp is much more synergistic. And I love Fischl, I love Beidou, I like her, I mean him. And the first non-binary person in Genshin Impact. Oh wait, there's never going to be one because it's a Chinese game and Chinese people are fucking trash. No, I'm joking, not Chinese people. The Chinese government is kind of trash when it comes to such things. Yeah, it's really fun. You can really chill with this team comp. Okay, that's not because we're frozen, just because it's a nice team comp. Oh, there are fishes here. I do not intend to fish, actually. It's nothing I want to do. Oh, wait, my chat is not working on my phone. I'm sorry, Alex. I saw it when tabbing out. Wait. Why is my reconnecting to chat? Well, yeah, that explains it. When there's written reconnecting to chat, I would assume he's not connected. I'm playing Gigi. Yes. I'm playing Gigi, and now I can also see your chat in real time. Sorry. Good thing I just tabbed out to check if my microphone was even on. Because I sometimes muted before the stream, so I don't by accident. You know, sometimes before it's okay. I shouldn't make dumb jokes. I'm not gonna make a dumb joke. But anyway, yeah, so now I should also see the messages in real time and probably reply to them in the near future. Because I sometimes don't look at the chat all the time. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, a habit. And when there's more, you know, consistent messages, I usually start to read it consistently. But when you know, I don't have a message for a longer period of time, your brain just kind of forgets to look at the chat. In my brain, at least, you know. So I have to pay attention to actually look at the chat. With the new healing set, yeah, exactly. We're playing her in the Taser team on field with the Clam set. Yeah, which is the best set. Actually, she's the best character for the set. Even if it's visually and thematically made for Kokomi, she's definitely the character that has the most use with the set. I mean, you can see we almost consistently proc 30k damage when we use our ultimate and our elemental skill, so we can do a lot of damage. And the reason why I wanted to play Shenhe with it, with her, is because the only way to increase the damage is by decreasing the elemental resistances of enemies, which is why it's very nice to have the superconduct on with Electro, you know, with Electro and Cryo. Yeah, that's very nice because that way we can actually make use of, you know, we can actually increase our damage by, I think, I don't know how much it is about. I think it's instead of 29k, you're gonna do like 35k, which is pretty significant. So yeah, it's very nice. And we also have our best in slot weapon, which is when you play our on field, so this weapon is the best in slot. And if you play our off field, the best in slots are either Favonius or Sacrificial. Unfortunately, this one isn't good on. It's okay on her, of course, but it doesn't feel. It's not the best on field, and it's not the best off field. So it's not the best in slot. And yeah, yesterday Klav was here, and she also thought about building Beidou, and she actually has the best in slot weapon. Was thinking about building a 4-star weapon on her, and then we saw that she had the best in slot weapon, and was like, okay, why don't you just use the best weapon for her? The how's it called? You know, the red greatsword. I don't know what it's called actually. A wolf's tombstone or something. I have no fucking idea. Yeah, and this team comp is so nice. I would probably say it's the now controversial take, of course. I would say it's the easiest team comp to play in the game, and it's probably it's the safest team comp. No team, even if you play Bennett or whatever, you're not gonna have this amount of healing. It's literally the easiest one because you have the damage reduction. No, you have her damage reduction, his damage reduction, his. I was just thinking, is it also her? No, his. And combined, this just makes for the probably most tanky team comp that doesn't build defense or whatever. You know, it's just such a brain-dead team comp. It's like insane how broken it is when it comes to survivability. I mean, you can see the HP of my team. It's literally, I'm literally unkillable. it's impossible to kill me unless I can't hit the enemy. Yeah, so I really enjoy it, and I think it's probably also very nice for diverse content. The biggest downside is it doesn't have a pyro in it, but the most shields that are weak against pyro are also kind of weak against cryo, so it's okay, it's not terrible. And that is one of the big downsides I had with the Shenhe Ayaka team, is that it's probably the worst team to kill anything that has cryo resistance, because it's entirely cryo, and that makes for a very unfortunate team when it comes to doing daily commissions. When you just have, a random cryo slime army attacking you, just like out of luck. Yeah. Yeah, Wolf's Gravestone, exactly. Did I say it correctly? I don't know. Now I read it, I think I said it kind of okay. Yeah, Wolf's Gravestone, exactly. I don't have it, unfortunately, or we wouldn't be using the second best weapon on her. I know it's actually the best, only the best 4-star weapon, and I mean, yeah, the battle pass actually makes for really good weapons in most cases. Unless you're playing Ito or whatever, then you definitely need a weapon that has a bit different stats. Why are we randomly killing stuff? I just like killing things. It's just in my nature. When I was born, my brother was building Lego. I was using Lego as a weapon to fight. The Lego blocks were my laser pistol shots or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's in the nature of humans. I don't think you actually have any... I don't think that it comes from something, Either you like destroying things or you like building things. I also like building things, of course. But I mostly like to destroy things. I don't know. I mean, I love playing Age of Empires, and I also like building games or whatever, but for whatever reason, destruction is more, relaxing. Yeah. And of course, when I build software, I usually don't destroy my lines of code, but I build them. But I mean, when it comes to gaming, yeah, probably when it comes to gaming, or when it comes to, playing in general. I mean, I also enjoy building Lego, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, I like fighting a lot. It's not much destroying things, it's more like, fighting. Fighting is really fun. Yeah. Tell that to the police when they pick me up later. I just like fighting, She didn't want to wear a mask in the when going grocery shopping, and I was just like, let's fucking punch her. I like fighting. No, but actually I would love to do that, just like I would love there to be a law that says when somebody doesn't wear his mask, you can punch him in the face, until he wears his mask. It would be such a nice law, It would make for a very relaxing experience when you go shopping, because everybody would wear his fucking mask or would have a broken nose. That would be great. You can be happy that I don't have any say in making the laws in Germany, because we would have very fun laws. Very fun laws. I mean, for me at least. Yeah, that's kind of mean, because if you're probably stronger than like maybe 90% of the population, because you do intensive, for training, and you also have high degrees in diverse martial arts, It's probably unfair. I had a lot of, fights in my life, and I'm very experienced, and so it's mean, but I would still probably enjoy the law, Like having good fights when going shopping, that's nice, man. I really would like it, They could even make a new shopping brand where you go, and can fight against people. And when you win, you don't have to pay. They have to pay for you, and, I think it would be a very nice alternative to going shopping and being bored out of your mind and getting annoyed by people who don't know how to wear a mask. I mean, it's really hard to figure out that your nose also breathes. When you breathe out, your nose also plays a role, and it's really difficult to figure it out and pull your mask over your nose. And by the way, I already said it. Now I'm wearing the mask while training full time. So I have no empathy anymore with people who are like, oh, but I have such a hard, I have to walk stairs with my job. I have to lift my hands. I can't wear a mask. I'm like, no, you fucking can, because I can fucking work out until I'm exhausted to my limits, with a fucking mask on me, and it doesn't really affect me all that much. It just gives a little bit, you know, the breathing is a little bit harder. It maybe takes a few % off you, but it definitely does not prevent you from doing heavy lifting and intensive, you know, workouts. So I don't think that anybody has an excuse anymore to, in my opinion now, if they are not ill or in any way, you know, how you call it, yeah, in any way ill or affected by reasons beyond, you know, being too lazy to wear a fucking mask. Yeah, so I think most people who are just, you know, complaining about that are people who actually just want an excuse for not wearing a mask, and that's very sad. I didn't look at the corona news for some time, but I already predicted that we're gonna have a new all-time high, and it was even, you know, 2 days early. I predicted it a bit too late, 2 days too late, because I wanted to be on the safe side. I said by the date X, we're gonna have a new all-time high, which was really hard to guess. You know, it's really hard to guess. You just have to look at other countries. But the good side is other countries, you know, it's on the decline. So probably Omicron might be, you heard it here first, might be endgame for corona related issues when it comes to, you know, big problems. Because what makes Omicron so cool? Omicron is cool because it actually infects a lot of people without very serious, I mean, some are very serious, but without too many super serious, you know, repercussions for at least vaccinated people. And the thing which makes it very good is because it's so contagious, but not very deadly compared to probably Delta or whatever. It's very nice because it gives a lot of people immunity, and it's going to be the dominant, you know, the dominant strain mutation of the virus. So we're going to have a lot of, the nature is going to have a lot of hard time figuring out how to beat it, you know. It's so contagious, it's literally impossible for a new variant to just pop up and beat it probably within the next few months. So we're going to have at least a few, I think, month, maybe even an entire year where we can say that Omicron or very closely related mutations are going to be the dominant ones. And the good thing is immunity will be attained. And the problem is, so far, immunity was very difficult if you always have a new mutation strain, which is very, you know, bypasses vaccines and immunities. You're never going to have, you know, some sort of immunity. But I think Omicron really does a good job at getting a lot of people ill in a short amount of time and helping reaching that new goal. And it also occupies a spot that will make it very hard for a mutation to even compete, a new one. So yeah, the more contagious they are, the harder it's going to be for natural selection to enable the virus to evolve further. And yeah, of course, more you know, infections means also easier opportunities for evolution. So it might happen at some point, but it looks kind of good. You know, Omicron is kind of the best thing that happened so far in Corona. Even though it bypasses a lot of vaccines, it's still with you know, if you're vaccinated, at least you're not going to have a probably very hard time. Of course, it's bad for testing, whatever. There are a lot of negatives, but overall, I would say it's a very good sign in the long term. In the short term, it's going to be probably very bad for us because a lot of people are not vaccinated in Germany, especially old people are statistically less vaccinated than in other countries. But, you know, fuck them. They can go die. I don't give a shit. If you're not vaccinated and you're old, you know, you're in the risk group, I think you kind of deserve to die. I'm honest. I mean, I don't want you to die, but if you die, I don't give a shit, you know. And I also wouldn't give you any, you know, opportunity in the hospital to come before people who are not vaccinated. Who are vaccinated, because I would put you last, you know. I wouldn't give a shit if you're at risk and you're not protecting yourself, you're actually just getting natural selections, you know. So I don't give a fuck about these people, and I know politicians can say it that way, but I think a lot of people by now also think that way, because it's just, you know, it's not my problem that somebody's too dumb to not kill himself, you know. It's not, I mean, I want to prevent it if possible, but if, you know, they had so much time to do it, so now if they are still on the wrong side of history, I mean, you know, it's just, it is what it is, you know. If they die, they die. I don't care, actually, you know. It's not a big loss for me personally. I know it's sad for their families, maybe, if they have some, you know, that are actually vaccinated or whatever, you know. You can never avoid that people you like fall into a camp with beliefs which you don't agree on. But I think, you know, for my people I don't know, I don't give a shit. You know, if they don't vaccinate themselves and die because they're old, I mean, you know, they had a long life at least, you know. I mean, it's probably sad for children, you know, who are affected by that because their parents prevent the vaccinations or whatever. That's really sad because they never had a choice. So it's very much about people who have a choice and then die. Like the one guy, you know, who said, I'm not gonna die of corona. My immune system is so strong. And then he fucking died in hospital and, you know, a few days later. And I was like, yeah, you know, I mean, sad for the people who had to care about you and sad for your family and people who remain, you know, that's really sad. But you're a fucking idiot and you probably are better off dead, you know. Okay, that's maybe a hot take, but you know, it's just how it is. I don't think that you need to protect people too much from themselves if they're too dumb. I mean, the thing is, okay, it probably is a bit mean because I think we created a society where it's very easy for people to be fucking idiots. And because it's very hard for a stupid person to actually get information that is correct. And maybe it's mean for me to say because they're too dumb to get the information, they deserve to die. So I would take that a little bit, you know, back. I always like to, you know, make the take very hot. And at the end, I'm going to put, you know, another perspective on it. I think that society is also, of course, at fault for not protecting people from misinformation. I think that is the biggest flaw. If the information was clearly, you know, put out there and then you still don't believe it, you know, like, and I thought it was the case for a long time. And for the long time, I thought everybody could get the information that this stuff actually helps and that it's science and science works. It's the reason you can use your fucking smartphone to talk to people across the world or whatever. But no, people actually didn't get the information, you know, they could not verify which information is true and what is not true. And social media is a big part about it, you know. A lot of social media news outlets are very trash, you know, the information is dog shit. And once you're in the dog shit bubble, it's very hard to perceive yourself as being in the bubble. Because if you're too stupid to know what's good or not, how are you going to figure it out that you're too dumb, you know? If you're too dumb to figure out you're dumb, so you believe people who are also dumb, it's like the Dunn-Kruger, you know? And it's very difficult for them to actually figure out that stuff actually can kill them and they are putting themselves at risk. And you can now say, yeah, but then you just die. It's natural selection. But it's also kind of unfair because they are too stupid to even envision social media. Because if they would have lived their lives normally, and there were only people just as dumb as them, there would be no smartphones, there would be no, you know, the entire society would look different. So kind of we put them in a position where they were able to get information and also, you know, transits like airplanes, like spreading the virus and record speed or whatever, unlike the Spanish flu, which couldn't really propagate as fast. So I think that we are also to blame that they are even put in a situation which is harmful to them. I mean, it's not really to blame, you know, it's just a fact. So we shouldn't forget that people who can contribute and understand this information maybe are at a, you know, advantage at the moment compared to people who are not able to. And we also talked about the metaverse. The metaverse is going to be the biggest scam of all time because, I mean, it's going to be a very cool thing at some point, but at the start, it's going to be the thing that takes advantage of people even more than the internet. It's like somebody took the internet and try to make it, you know, convert the internet into real life. And I think we don't have the control over the internet in the first place. And then, you know, pairing that with real life innovations and whatever, it's gonna be such a horrible time for people who are, you know, prone to being scammed. And NFTs and all that shit, you know, it's like money makes people go completely retarded. And there is, you know, there was a saying that says if it's too good to be true, it's probably not true. But the thing is, with NFTs, there are cases where it sounds like it is too good to be true, but it is true. And the more cases of like that there are, the more people will not be able to differentiate between things which just take their money and things that really have the potential to make them rich. And that's very bad because they're going to see a lot of people getting rich with crypto and NFTs or whatever and metaverse stuff. And they're going to think like, hey, I'm missing out. I have FOMO. I have fear of missing out. I want to go too. I want to go to the metaverse. I want to get rich. I want to get my own plot of land and then sell it even higher or whatever. You know, you just think about that. but you don't really know that the people who probably made the money either got lucky or very smart people who know what is going to be valuable. It's like, you have to be a connoisseur of some sort to actually know which NFT is going to increase in value or already has an immense potential for value, like, maybe the first Spider-Man comic or whatever. If you get the NFT of that and it's an official one. And yeah, it's very interesting. And unfortunately, it's going to be very, very bad for a lot of people. And, the early stages, mostly people who are into crypto from the get-go are people who are very, interested in tech or whatever and believe in new stuff. The populace doesn't even know about crypto. But when it becomes mainstream, a lot of idiots who don't know anything about it will think it's like a magical get rich button, because a lot of people got rich. But these people are mostly apes like me or whatever that already thought about crypto ages ago when they didn't even know it existed, And the thing about that is that these people probably are prone to making more money than the people who come afterwards who don't know anything about it. It's like when a game company is getting taken over by, a big publisher and the management doesn't play games. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, and the entire company is going to go to the shitters because they are going to make decisions which actually, hamper the progress of the entire firm. Yeah, but it's a very it's a very complicated subject, but I think it's gonna be a very, very fun next 100 to 200 years. I think the next 200 years of humanity will be the biggest clusterfuck we've ever seen, and it will change the world forever. Definitely, it's unavoidable. At the end, if it's gonna be better or worse, I would say a lot of technology we have these days makes the world a worse place, because even though the best intentions were behind the technology, not because even it's misused by people, because the basic usage of it already is not good for humans, because we're still a human being, we're not the cloud, we're not cloud beings, we're not, I don't know, we're not money driven, if you put money into my mouth, I'm not going to live, and I'm not going to be happy. Owning a huge amount of money and not knowing what to do with it is basically the most useless thing ever. Money is only worth as much as you know how to make out of it. And a lot of people think that money equals happiness. But the thing is, you need to know what you want to do with your money. Because even if you buy a big house, you're going to sit in that fucking big house. Maybe because you have a lot of money, you're going to think, oh, my shitty old friends, they don't have money. I want to go to the fame, people with fame, whatever. And then you're hanging out with people who are complete dickheads that all have money, but they're pieces of shit. Why would you want to waste your time with these people? And the real value in life is to know how to make yourself happy, how to enjoy yourself, how to stop playing Apex Legends. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That's just a reference for yesterday. Yeah, so it's very, and people are prone to doing things which are less fun. I know I'm probably gonna have more fun playing Genshin Impact after some time than playing Apex Legends. Apex Legends is fun for a few moments, but probably on average I would be happier if I would not play online games in general. Not because I'm bad at competing, I'm kind of good. It's okay. It's not about that. It's just because the nature of interacting with random people, which you probably would never want to interact with in real life, makes for a very bad experience. It's just like imagining you're at school and every day you have to talk to people you don't like instead of your friends. You have your friends, but you spend 99% of your time not with friends, but people you actually don't really like. And that's basically what playing online multiplayer games with random people is like. So that's why I think the experience is kind of inherently not the most enjoyable one. And I think the most multiplayer fun you can have is actually playing with friends or people you like, So yeah, that's why I think online gaming and competitive gaming probably does not make for the happiest person. Even the persons on rank 1 or whatever of most games, you can look at them. They're probably not the happiest guys around, even though they're the best at what they do. And I think that probably if I would bring gaming to my kids, of course I would like them to also get the opportunity to compete if they want to and have fun with that. But I probably would really put an emphasis on, the thing that made me fall in love with games and actually having fun in them, having fun with a product that is designed to be fun. And online games usually are not designed to be fun. They're probably designed to sell you skins or whatever. Of course, they should be fun to some degree. I think the Apex devs never thought about, not making the game fun. But the thing is, you know, the fun is mostly limited to, let's say, a few hours a day, and everything you do beyond that is just a fucking waste of your time. And it's the same with every online game. If you play League of Legends, probably 2 or 3 games a day is great, and everything beyond that, you're gonna have a really bad time. It's just gonna be like, you know, humans. There's a nice saying, you know, you have this dopamine effect at the start, and then it's like conditioning. You're conditioned to play the game. Your brain at the start, it needs dopamine to start to do something. For example, wow, sex is really great. Okay, sex is a bad example. I'm gonna try to think about something. Well, I think League of Legends is the best example I can come up with. When you start playing League of Legends, the game is basically really fun, you know, you enjoy every moment, there's a lot of dopamine, you're getting, oh, very great, every day it starts like that. And after some time, the fun is gone, but your brain is like, yeah, but this was fun, so it is useful to me, so let's do it for another 10 hours or whatever, and you're gonna be like having no fun at all. And it's really hard for humans to let go of something, because when it starts fun, your brain thinks it's important. And it's the best indicator for your brain to, you know if something is useful or not for you. And since we build games into tricking our brain that it's useful and fun, we always start having a good time, and then after some time we start having no fun at all. Not all, I mean in multiplayer games mostly. I think the problem is that even single player games can have the problem, but they don't really have the... you don't have the urge to improve and compete. You don't have this feeling of I need to play more to get better or whatever. And I think there you're more likely to stop playing when you're not having fun. I think multiplayer games, definitely the grind. You have ladders, whatever. You always have the feeling you have a goal. When you have a single player game, for the most part, you're just enjoying yourself. And if you're really not actively enjoying yourself, you're gonna stop playing the single player game. At least I am. Unless it's like a gambling game or whatever where you're addicted to. Yeah, so that's why I think that most single player games are definitely more enjoyable when it comes to the nature of playing. It's like the gacha game. Let's take the gacha game. When you start pulling in Genshin Impact, it's really fun, right? It's really fun. But after some time, you really get like, okay, it's not as fun anymore. But now and then you get that fun moment, And so between the rolls, you're not really having fun. You're only getting shit. The game is basically shitting on you. But because there's gonna be the dopamine moment, your brain is like, oh my god, I have to keep playing. And it's not really about addiction only. It's also about your brain knowing that this is the path to getting something good. And it doesn't have to be an addiction. It's just the moment of pulling. Once you start pulling, it's not an addiction, but it can be an addiction. But it's probably the moment you started pulling, you're going to be more likely to wanting to continue pulling. For example, I didn't pull today. I don't feel any urge to pull. I'm like, okay, I don't need to pull. But the moment I do one pull, I'm like, oh shit, but next time maybe, And it's not really addicting, but it's more the feeling that, okay, your brain has learned, oh my god, this is the path to dopamine again. Yeah, so it's very, very difficult to not waste your time in life too much, With not wasting your time is not, playing video games. It's playing video games while not having a lot of fun. Like, yeah, that's what I wanted to get to, and that's why I think video games, especially if you're addicted to video games, are the most dangerous thing ever. Because when you smoke, of course, smoking can kill you and can steal you a lot of lifetime by killing you, basically, or making you very ill and make a lot of time of your life, unenjoyable. But what video games do is basically make you live like a zombie, or like social media too. If you're on your smartphone your entire day looking at your feeds or whatever, it's basically getting to the point where you're just, you're doing it because you're doing it, but you're not doing it because it's fun. And we're literally walking in circles, I think. We should definitely stop doing that. And yeah, and I think that's really sad, because if you think about how much time is stolen from people that could be, spent in a quote-unquote meaningful way to them, And I know it myself, I've wasted so much time in League of Legends, especially League of Legends, World of Warcraft, where I was basically... Well, no, World of Warcraft actually less. World of Warcraft I spent a lot of time, but it wasn't really wasted because I wasn't grinding. I was really enjoying every moment I was playing. So because there was, you know, it was like a meditative fun experience. But in League of Legends definitely was the game where I felt that I'm really wasting a lot of time afterwards. You know, it wasn't fun. And in games like Overwatch or Apex, I might also not be having fun, but at least I'm increasing a skill that is, you know, relevant to me personally. You know, I'm getting better at aiming, I'm getting better at movement, whatever. It at least had a, you know, a positive effect. But League of Legends, the skill I have there is basically irrelevant in almost anything I do. So I think League of Legends doesn't have a really high mechanical skill cap for most characters in the game, so it's also not a very universal skill. So I think every shooter actually has more, you know, purpose if you like shooters, if you play it, even if you are not having fun. But League of Legends, if you're not having fun, you're basically wasting your fucking time. You're not doing anything useful, you're not learning anything which is useful beyond League of Legends, and you're not, you know, it's not something you can grow beyond the game. And oh yeah, right, Apex. People are starting to, you know, swap to controllers slowly, whatever. And I already said that it's normal. There are a lot of unintelligent people that have very bad aim, which are very good at other parts of Apex Legends. They're very good shot callers, and they know how to loot fast, whatever. They're just good at engaging, whatever. They are good players, you know, to some extent. But they have shit aim. So what do? They go play with controller because there's a little bit less mechanical, you know, things they need to know. You know, it's easier. And what they do then is they go and do that. That's fine. You know, there are people which are not just good enough. But what Apex at the moment is seeing that the best mouse and keyboard aimers are starting to play with controller. Because they noticed that even though they're the best, you know, they're literally the best aimers in the game with mouse and keyboard, they cannot compete with them playing on a controller. And that's the moment where it gets very, very bad for the game, is when the best players of one, you know, category get owned by people which are less good and thus have to swap to controller. And that really means that aim assist is too strong. It doesn't compensate for a lack of skill, but it actually makes people who are equally skilled better. And you can tell that it's a real issue because these people have been playing thousands of hours on mouse and keyboard, and they play controllers for a few hours and are already better at aiming. And that is really, really not how it should be, because these people also don't want to do that. You know, it feels bad. You spend thousands of hours on something, and suddenly, if you care about winning, you really have to say, fuck it, I have to go and play with a controller. And that's really terrible design. I really hope Apex Legends reconsiders aim assist a little bit. I mean, the strength of it. Because that is really the point where you have to say, okay, aim assist is overtuned. The best players are actually considering swapping because it's too strong. They have to follow the meta. And if the input, you know, your input is very different than a character which is strong. Okay, you're going to play a character that is strong. That's normal. In League of Legends, you always have new balance changes, whatever. But aim assist, you know, was a staple. It was a little bit adjusted, but not strongly enough. And I think it's very, very important that, you know, in the future where you actually get you know, a more balanced implementation, which actually matches the skill of the person behind it. Compared to mouse and keyboard, because you have to think about it. It's just really, really stupid that you are forced to change your input method to remain competitive. That's really dumb. It's really dumb when you think about it. Okay, so we're gonna do the commissions now because I actually started killing everything. Is my smartphone empty? Oh yeah, sorry, my battery's empty, so I have to tab out pretty soon to check what's going on. But yeah, so, you know, it's an old debate, but it's getting more and more relevant. And just because there are games like Halo where it's like, you know, when you play Halo, you know you're not going to be competing. You know, if you play Halo with mouse and keyboard, you don't stand a fucking chance. The game is like literally aimbotting for you. So you're fucked, you know, if you're on mouse and keyboard. And that's okay. People are okay with that because it's mainly a story-driven experience. So a lot of boomers, you know, just played it for the story. The competitive scene was always on console because it wasn't even released on PC. So everybody was like, yeah, no, it has always been like that. You know, we don't give a shit. But it is still a problem. And I think that even if you don't think it's, you know, it is a problem, it is definitely a problem. Because there are people who really liked to use one input method over the other. And both should be viable, you know. And if there are games like Halo where it's literally not viable, or I don't have the exact numbers, but I would assume that almost all Halo pros are using a controller because it's just fucking broken. And everybody's like, yeah, it's just how it has always been. But that's okay. It's like Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike doesn't have controller support. It does have controller support, but Counter-Strike's not going to be viable. You know, it's like the Counter example. So people are like, yeah, Halo is like Counter-Strike, but just for consoles, you know? So it's okay that on PC you're going to have another input. And I think that's okay to some extent, but when there are games which were inherently designed to be playable with both input devices, it should be the most important thing that people are fairly, you know, compensated for their time spent in the game skill-wise, and that the skill ceiling is comparable and not just trivialized. You know, if the skill ceiling is trivialized because you're using one input method over the other, then of course people are gonna gravitate to that, especially untalented people. And the moment the most talented start to switch is the moment you know you have a really, really big problem, and that's what's happening in Apex. And we really have to say, now is the moment the change has to happen, because if everybody swapped, and then you're gonna nerf, the people are gonna cry. You know, if once everybody's gone, everybody's gonna cry. And I'm never gonna switch, even if I fucking lose. I don't give a shit. Even if I lose every fucking gunfight, I would never switch. The thing is, since in some cases I don't miss a single bullet, it would be really hard to miss a gunfight. But in some cases, of course, they're gonna have huge advantages, and I'm gonna get fucked in the ass anyway. Yeah, as you can see, this team comp, like I said, is fucking brain dead. I could talk about anything and play the team comp. It's fucking insane how little brain you need to play this team comp. It's like autopilot. I played since 2 days and already it's literally completely impossible to fuck it up, you know? It's so simple and I love it. I love it. Oh my god. I love things which are simple, you know? And the swirl comp was so much fun to play with the Sucrose. But the problem was just that, you know, if there was a quick swap button, I would probably play Sucrose most of the time and then a quick swap to Gigi to heal up and then go back again, you know, for this type of content. But the thing is just, it's so fucking convenient. You just run around, you're unkillable, you don't need to think about anything. It's just fun, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna turn on my phone again. And I really hope the game we're gonna play is not gonna be, you know, just like the bad Genshin Impact version. I'm a bit scared that it's gonna be bad, but we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see if it's an issue. Okay, so what are we gonna do? The commissions finally. Yeah, that's incredible how we didn't even finish the most basic thing in the game. And that's where you see how the human brain works. It's like when you drive a car and you always drive the same road. It's gonna be automatic, but as soon as, you know, the road here in this case is, you know, just like I'm playing my team comp, it's very simple. You don't need to think about it. But as soon as you need to do something which is quote unquote out of the ordinary, you're gonna have to think about it. And yeah, and that's a big challenge, you know, when you do mundane tasks. You know, if you're a surgeon or whatever, you always do a surgery. It's very hard to adapt to new things when you don't expect them. So you really have to focus and, you know, tell your brain actively to fucking do what you wanted to do in the first place. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're not healing here or what's happening, because we're not getting the damage checks on this one. Probably my least favorite commission in the game, because you just can auto attack all the time. Actually complete dog shit. Yeah, and I'm very happy that the game actually fucking perma-freezes me. Her theme is clams, a mermaid, whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna go and finish that one up. Oh my god, I hate. You know, touchscreens are probably the most AIDS thing on earth, and they're really good. They're good and bad at the same time. Because you can never touch your screen somewhere where you don't want to interact. It's really hard for the screen to know that you meant to press it. And I just like fighting. It's so chill. It's just so chill to fight with this team comp. It's like the national team and even easier. It doesn't do as much damage, of course, but it really just makes it even easier. You don't need to time your heals, you don't need to time anything. You just fucking press your buttons and you win. Which is not true. You actually have to do a rotation, but since I ordered it from top to bottom, it basically makes it trivial for me to just play it. You know, I just have to swap the characters in the same order. And it's funny how also official can't really move in their ultimate because it's the same issue the guys have in the bottom. And we're also gonna play a little bit of hide and seek probably. Yeah, it's so cool to just go in and be unkillable. Yeah, we can still do the commission over here. We probably should do it first. And then I'm gonna consider going to, you know, another place or whatever. I'm considering killing the, you know, the rune gods on the island just for fun, but maybe. And I really wish you could instantly skip all of the text here. Just, you know, button mash yourself through it. It's such a weird design decision to actually make the player wait until they can skip a line of text. And I don't know why they made it that way. It's like, I don't know, there is literally no reason for it beyond forcing players to wait longer than they wanted to wait. It's really weird. I'm really thinking about why it would be implemented that way, but I think it's just, you know, it's just a weird design decision which doesn't really have any reason beyond people being weird. Okay, we have to go back. And then we can probably hand in the commissions. Maybe level our weapon. I'm not sure if we should level the weapon or if we should try to level our character's abilities. I'm thinking about it. I probably want to level Gigi a bit more. Okay, I'm just trolling at this point. Are we done? Maybe we're done. I don't know. Let's try to hand him in. And by handing them in, of course, meant we're gonna go and craft a little bit. No, I'm joking. I was confused with these two because they're both circular icons and they're always close to each other. So my brain's like, hey, I want to hand something in. And I don't know why. It's very different when it comes to what we actually do at these places. I think I really would like to level this one a little bit more. We need 6 of those. Where do we get that? Okay, we get it over here. We need the fans. I don't think we have any left, but I'm gonna check quickly. No, I don't think it's actually fans. It's probably more like rain or something. Okay, so we're gonna do that, but before that, we're gonna actually craft these, and then we're gonna. Are we gonna first fight the rune guards just for fun? Yeah, we're gonna first fight the rune guards, and then we're gonna go there. Yeah, they always get me. That. Really hard to get them in the air because the arrows fly so slowly. It's literally impossible to get them. Yeah, like I said, it's fucking broken. It's literally the most broken thing I've probably seen in the game when it comes to survivability. It's like fucking. You have freeze comp, super tanky, and insane healing. It's like so fucking stupidly broken. I didn't even know it was possible to make the game so easy. Okay, we want to do the domain over here. Wait, where was it? Here. And we're gonna do the. I don't even know what. Let's try to figure it out. Is it just like some kind of weed or whatever? I mean, to some extent, it might actually be just, you know, some kind of weed or whatever. But let's figure it out. I think it's just a leaf or something. It's very hard to tell. Maybe it's a mushroom. I don't know. Maybe it's a mushroom. It could be a mushroom. Yeah. So I really hope we're gonna have a good time in this domain here, because we're gonna do it 3 times, and then we hope we have a lot of enough money to actually buy the resin, and then we can use the resin to, not money, enough, whatever it is called in the okay, this is one of the old domains, so it's gonna be fucking easy. I mean, any domain by now is easy, man. At the start of the game, you know, you just remember some domains for being really easy. Yeah, and unfortunately, Shanghai is a little bit, you know, in the. I just think, does this domain have enough challenge to actually measure time? Probably not, right? I think this is a domain where measuring the time doesn't really play a big role, but. Maybe I really should have done a 3rd time. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of stopwatch test. So wait, we're gonna try it out. how long are we gonna take with this team comp for 3 tries, and how long are we gonna take with Shenhe and the team comp? I really like to, you know, to objectively try to compare team comps, and so I'm just gonna do this domain because it doesn't have any elemental effects. I hope it doesn't have any elemental effects. I mean, maybe it does, I actually didn't check. Okay, we took 23 seconds. I'm gonna write that down. "23 seconds, and then we're gonna do it again 3 times, and then we're gonna do it 3 times with Shenhe. Even though we're not gonna get any rewards out of it. I'm just curious. I really like Shenhe, and I would probably... But as I said, it's probably much worse, so we're gonna figure it out. 3 times, and then we're gonna check the final time. Oh my god, that's insane. It's insane how fast it was. 17 seconds, okay. I'm a bit slow with pressing the button, so it was even less, but it doesn't matter because I hope that for every, you know, for every try, I'm gonna be a bit late pressing the button. Okay, that's insane. And the most insane part is we already have all the ultimates back. That's so fucking crazy. It's such a great team comp. It's really one of the most fun and not strongest team comps probably from a damage perspective, but it's just so, the overall is just so compelling, and I'm really happy that I'm going to be able to play the Abyss with this just for fun. And we managed to get all the stars in the Abyss anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. Maybe the Abyss is shit this time, I don't know, around. Okay, I fucked up the start, but that's okay. Gonna happen also with the other tries, maybe. Okay, nice. Oh, I didn't take the time. Shit. I didn't take the time. Shame on me. That was really fast. Okay, I forgot to take the time. My bad. I probably just pressed the reset button. Okay, we're gonna do it again. And... okay, so one more time, and then we're gonna do it a little bit with Shenhe, and then we're gonna see which character is stronger. By the way, I can't read chat at the moment because I have the stopwatch on my smartphone, but I can read what you wrote when we're done in a few minutes, because I have it open in a browser tab in the background. And by the way, the timing thing on Beidou is bullshit in my opinion, because you're gonna lose our DPS by not attacking with other characters while waiting for a counter, so it's really not the best idea, I think. I'm actually retarded, I just didn't press the timer again. I actually brain dead, I'm sorry guys. Okay, I'm stupid, I should definitely press the timer button. Yeah, but one thing is already clear, this team comp enables us to permanently use our abilities on cooldown, which is very good. And one of the reasons, of course, is that there is particle recharge mechanisms in domains when you have 2 electro characters, which is fucking dope. Yeah, so I never timed the parry if you're wondering why I don't do it. I think you lose out on DPS by not swapping characters as fast. So I think that Ziox and the likes are probably overvaluing skill at that point. You wouldn't believe it, but I didn't press the button again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for myself, especially because how can you be so fucking dumb? Okay, Alex, look at the smartphone. don't look at the Genshin. I'm looking at my smartphone. Okay, I have to look at Genshin for pressing the right buttons. Okay, we're looking at the smartphone. There's the smartphone stopwatch timer next to me, and I'm gonna press the button. I'm gonna press the button as soon as it started, okay? Okay, brain? Is that okay? Don't press the button. Okay, press the button now. Okay, okay, let's go. Okay, 18 seconds, very nice. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay, we can now finally go and test Shenhe. We should also read what the leyline says. Maybe it's not a good... I'm an idiot. Okay, reset the timer, and now we're gonna take out Shenhe. And you're gonna see one thing that's gonna change is we're not gonna be able to ultimate as consistently anymore because our energy recharge is gonna be dog shit. Okay, what does it say? Oh, okay, never mind. That doesn't fucking matter. There's nothing that increases or decreases damage done. Okay, 21 seconds, which is a little bit faster than one try we did actually. Okay, but you can already see a problem. We don't have the ultimate on Beidou, but almost, so it's not that bad. Okay, and we should definitely restart the domain. Unfortunately, there is no restart button in the domain as far as I can tell, right? Or is there? Maybe there is. We should check for that because it's definitely faster than going out here and going back in every time. Let's see, can you restart the domain from here? No, you can just leave because the developers fucking hate my life. Very interesting. This domain seems to be a little bit more in favor of this team comp. I'm not sure, but it was slower. I mean, it was slower. It was 21 seconds, which is slower than what we usually do. "20 seconds. Yeah, it is a little bit slower. It is just, you know, not having Fischl on field. Just, it is very, it's very samey actually. So she's not terrible in the team comp, she's just not really good. Because the problem is this one does give you a lot of energy recharge because you know, kill enemies. But there will be moments where you cannot kill enemies and you need the energy recharge. So this is a very best case scenario for the team comp we're currently playing. I mean, we do get a little bit more crit rate. 15% more crit is not nothing, you know, it's 15% more crit. So definitely does increase the damage to have double cryo instead of double electro. So I wouldn't say it's terrible by any means. I think we can even, well, we didn't hit, that's unfortunate. Okay, that was definitely one of the slowest tries we've had so far. And 21, no, never mind, the other one was slower. So overall, I would say that this team comp definitely also is good, but it by no means can match the other one. We could do a lot of different domains, just, you know, timing them just for fun. I don't actually know which domains are very good for that, but is there a domain which is really good for benching, you know, for as a benchmark for no element enemies? There might be maybe there is a domain which is really good for that. I think this one's terrible. The thing is, I'm already benchmarked this guy over here. Wait, where is he? This one. I already benchmarked him. But the problem is there, I wanted to benchmark it for AoE because the main thing that Shinhei adds is a huge amount of AoE, and Fischl is very single target oriented. So I would probably like for it to be a domain that is neutral, just like the one we did, but with a little bit more, you know, a little bit more challenged so we don't kill the enemies too quickly. And bosses are not a good benchmark actually, because they have a lot of resistances anyway. This domain, I don't know what it actually has inside. Can you see what enemies are gonna await you? It's filled with monsters that fear the power of Geo. You shall earn... Okay. It is the anti-Geo. Yo! Who turned off my Spotify? I'm joking, probably my girlfriend driving home. Right? Wait, where's my music? Wait a second. Why is my music not working? I mean, it might be Janine on her iPhone during the car. We share the same account. Maybe? Where the fuck did the... Wait, how did I mute it? Wait, how did I mute it? What the fuck? I have no idea, man. Power of cryo. See, that's the problem. They don't like the power of cryo, which is not very balanced. But actually, this is good because we can do a best case scenario for our team comp versus a not so good scenario. You know, it's like we're testing against the best and worst case. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's try it out. I don't think the rapper, by the way, knows what pre-cum is. Pre-cum is when you are, you know, erected and you are very aroused and your cum comes out of your, you know, tip of the penis. And it's a little bit of cum. It's just like to lube up your, you know, for the later flow of sperm, like, you know, it's like the tip of arousal. And you know, you always pre-cum a little bit, which is why you should always use contraception, even if you're not gonna come into the person, because you actually always have a little bit of sperm at the tip. So I don't think he knows what pre-cumming means. Pre-cumming doesn't mean you come before sex. It's actually, you know, a normal part of your sexual function. So maybe the rapper should learn about it. I don't know. Okay, okay, this is like the best case scenario for this team comp. And we're gonna figure out if it's... Oh, fuck me, I guess. Oh, that's fucking unfair. That's unfair because I didn't press the timer again. I don't know if it's a meme or something, but I don't know. I just fucking forgot to press the timer. Yeah, maybe with this nice riders on the storm, we can actually not forget to press the buttons, which is very... Now it's a very unfair test, but I don't give a shit. Life's not fair, so why would be the test of my damage? This is a very long domain compared to the other one, because the enemies just don't stack up like that. Wow, that's a very long, very long domain compared to the other one. Wow, that was terrible. It took 1 minute and 8. um, maybe. Okay, that's a very stupid domain to play, but it doesn't matter. It actually is also very single target oriented. Maybe it's not the best domain, but we're just, you know, I just want to have a good benchmark for the performance of this team comp compared to the other one. So it's unavoidable that we're gonna have to at some point try it out, because I don't think there is somebody who actually benchmarked the two against each other. So and here you can tell that the energy recharge is becoming a problem, because we cannot use Beto's ultimate as often as we would like to. I didn't press play. Oh, fucking. Oh, I mean record. Why is this a play button if it's a fucking record? We start the timer, because it's not a start. It's not a play button. It's a start button. I didn't press the fucking timer button. Oh my god, I'm so pissed because it took so long, and I think we did a decent job at timing our stuff. Okay, we go again. No mercy. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine at some point, but you know. I promise it's the last test we're gonna do with this team comp. I don't know why we didn't use his ultimate, but here we go, I guess. If out of fairness, oh my god, this is such a terrible run, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes if it's hard to play, maybe the team comes to dog shit. Okay, this is probably the worst performance we could have had, but you know, it is what it is. Very nice. 1 minute. It was definitely better than the other one. And did she just throw away her sword? Did she do that when she did idols? Oh, I didn't know she does that. That's cute. Okay, let's do it again. And I mean, it's very consistent actually. We are plus minus 10 seconds on a 1 minute domain, which is okay. So we're gonna figure out if the other one is better in a domain, which is. Wait, there is something with energy blast. I didn't fucking read it. Does it even matter? I don't give a shit. You know, fuck that. And I mean, if you really want to compare all team comps, you just would theoretically have to do every domain with them to know which is the best one on average. But and we shouldn't forget that Shenhei is ultra high investment, so she is inherently a little bit, you know, she has an advantage over most of our other characters. So yeah, shouldn't forget that one when we play this team comp. And we're swapping for Fischl, which is also kind of high investment, so it's okay, I guess. Yeah, but it's definitely more annoying to play, because you don't have the consistent timers, so... Oh, consistent timers. I mean, if I would only have pressed the button to time this one, it would have been very nice. I think half of our tries are just us not pressing the record button, you know, not starting the stopwatch timer. Oh, fucking... And, you know, we're gonna have a really good time here doing it again. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really nice. Okay, let's go. We're gonna press play again in just a moment. Okay, this time we actually started the timer. I really have to use my brain sometimes. It probably would help. Oh, this is actually terrible as a start, but I mean, it's okay. It's fair, you know. There will be absolutely terrible starts. Okay, if we played smart, we can actually go and kill him first. Because the other guy is gonna come anyway, so... Okay, 1 minute and 3. 103 is kind of okay. And now we're gonna start using Fischl. It's official now. Okay, that joke was fucking trash, but you know, if it's official, it's official. And it's official. No, I was wondering why she called Fischl if she doesn't have any sort of, you know, fish theme on her. I mean, does she look like a fish? Well, now that I said it, maybe her... I mean, no, she's a raven, right? Why is she called Fischl when she's raven themed? It's kind of weird, right? But maybe Beidou is something equally stupid in Mandarin, so I have no fucking idea. Hey, don't forget to press the button because you're gonna waste your fucking life if you do that. Okay, so we're starting off all relaxed. I don't know why the guy took fucking 500 years to come to us, but who gives a shit? Yeah, I'm curious to see how this one's gonna pan out because I would probably expect it to be in favor of this team comp. Even though the other one said it was like, you know, cryo focused or whatever. But we're gonna find out, so. I mean, it's 55 seconds, which is a new record, and I think I played it very badly, so. We're gonna see. Let's try it again. Two times if I don't forget to press when I don't actually forget to press the record button this time. That would be very nice. But you never know, you know. You never know, you know. And yeah, so I really hope we can actually make it work out in our favor. That would be very nice. That would be very nice. Oh, did I just oh no, it was a mistake. When I board, I definitely didn't forget to press the stopwatch button. The stopwatch was definitely not the issue here. Definitely not. No. It's not like I just said I should press the button so we don't waste our life, but you know, we not only did we not waste our life, we also wasted every ultimate we could have wasted. Like actually, maybe we should go on this guy first. Okay, that's unfair because we're changing our strategy. But you know, evolving strategy-wise is a legit way to improve at the game, so. What are we doing? We are actually not doing what we should be doing, which is just auto-attacking. I mean, let's be real, this really works out very nicely for us, so. Unless we forget where the enemy is, so. then it does not work out as nicely for us. Oh, I just pressed. How is my brain so fucking bad at this? It's fucking insane. I again didn't press the button, you know? You wouldn't believe it. I mean, it's really. It can't be that hard, right? You just press the button before you start the fight. I'm actually fucking tilted. Okay, when did this start not to become enjoyable? Because we just had this long talk about when does stuff become not enjoyable. The moment I fucked it up for the 100th time. And now we have a fucking trash tier rotation. Which is fucking annoying if I'm honest. Probably the worst rotation I've ever seen. We don't have his ult, we don't have the other ult. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. I don't even know if we can blame the team comp anymore after this play. It is fucking trash, let's be real. Okay, this gets the award for worst attempt I've ever made. Never mind, it's 1 minute, which is very close actually to the other one. But it was our fault. It was definitely our fault for not improving on it a lot. Very sad. Very sad, but one day, you know, there are gonna be people, they're gonna see this video and they're gonna be like, who the fuck wastes this time like that? Other people grind domains to get, you know, something useful. I grind domains to take the time which I forget to take. Okay, so we're gonna go and press play now. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, what did I do? I don't know. Did anyone say uninstall? I would agree. I would agree. After this performance, we should definitely uninstall the game. Okay, so it's better to go there because he's actually gonna spawn over there. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's more like it. Just, you know, play a little bit slower. And where the fuck are you? You know, and just, you know, take it one step at a time. I mean, it's about time, but it doesn't have to be about time, you know? $52, which is... Okay, now it's official. It's official. This team comp, even in a comp that is in a domain which is probably very good for cryo, outperforms the other one. I mean, it's very... It is, again, a very unfair domain because it's single target oriented, so... I'm just thinking, is there a domain which would probably be a better benchmark? You could say the Abyss, but the Abyss is fucking 8 to set up because you have to put in 8 characters every time, and I really don't want to do that, so... I mean, this domain is probably very cryo-oriented. This domain doesn't do anything. This domain... I don't know, maybe. Maybe this domain is gonna be the one that... Okay, did I say I stop after this one? Probably I said that, yeah. Probably. Hear the power of Electro. Oh, that's unfair. I don't know, I don't want to do that. And I probably already checked that one, maybe. Okay. What the fuck is this even? Is this a fight or whatever? I have no idea. I mean, I don't know what this is actually. Is it a domain? Is it a fight? Okay, Pyro, Animo. First, the evildoers within this pass. Okay, I mean, is it a single room or is it a... What is it? It might be not as... Okay, this looks kind of complex. Is it just this room? Defeat 10 opponents. Wait, whoa. Okay, we're starting the timer. Oh my god, I missed everything I could. That's amazing. Hey, maybe this is good for, maybe this is a good benchmark. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's go. Yeah, this looks very nice so far. It looks like a very good AoE benchmarky type of situation. Very nice. 48 seconds. Oh, we didn't do it. Okay, it's not only a benchmark, we actually got a reward out of it. See? Of course I knew that, you know, I just baited you. I wanted to do the content, never mind. I have to write it down. Wait. Okay. So it took us 48 seconds. Well, that was pretty quick. I gotta be honest, and we fucked up the timer at the start, so at least we pressed it at all. Okay, as soon as we enter the room, we're gonna press the button. Maybe. Maybe not. I actually don't know. We actually might not want to press the button, or we can press the button. I don't know. we really want to press the button. Okay, as soon as there is the kill 10 enemies, right, yeah, and now we press the button. Very nice. Oh yeah, that's huge. That's cool. Oh, I like it. Wait, can you cancel the animation of her elemental skill? Wait, I have to try that out because that would be fucking cool. Okay, now we're gonna do this. Now we're gonna go official again. Fucking missed with Beto. He's already dead. Where the fuck are you? Okay, let's do this one. Okay, we fucked it up again. That's okay, and now we can just go here and... Okay, 58 seconds. Wait, we were much slower than last time. That's weird. But that's okay. There might be some variation here, but... We go again. Don't forget to press the button. If 55. The 48 was really amazing. I don't know what I did there. Okay, but I think that's a good indicator. And now we can do it one last time. 3 times with Shenhe. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine, you know. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't know if you would worry about it, but I'm pretty sure I would not. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna forget to press the fucking button or even swap the character in the first place. Okay, so this is a good moment for... Okay, and we just press play here. Oh, we didn't get the... Oh my god, we didn't get the ult? Oh, that's fucking... Abort, mission abort. Somebody had an overflow and the rocket is going back down. You know, you always say, oh, it's not rocket science, but you know, when the rocket crashes because the number literally overflows, and then the angle suddenly gets changed mid-flight and the rocket doesn't go up, but it starts going down. Yeah, that's when you know that humans probably should not be put in... there should not be too much credit when it comes to humans. I mean, I just didn't press a button for 10 times in a row while talking about not pressing the button, so... The confidence in human ability is an all-time low on my end at the moment. Okay, now we don't have her ultimate, which is okay because she died, you know, it's just how it is. It is how it is. I mean, it makes a huge difference not having it. I mean, I don't want to say that's not the case. It's definitely the case. It makes a huge difference. He dead, boys. And we didn't get Beto's ultimate one time up so far. I mean, it's really bad at the moment. No, I'm not gonna lie, this is really not good. But the good part is we're gonna get a good estimate of, you know, how consistent the team comp is, and it seems to be very inconsistent. Let's be real about that. We're just gonna auto attack him. It should be the fastest way to kill. 57 seconds. Wait, that is actually a good time, which is interesting actually. That was an actual good time, even though we I mean, it's rather close, but we should not forget. I mean, our official does not have any. The weapon is not as good, and her artifacts are pretty good, but not as good, I think. And her talents are not crowned. She's pretty decent too, so it's a rather fair comparison when it comes to the actual power level. Now, don't forget to press the button. Okay, don't forget it. Okay, I'm gonna press it now. I pressed it. The pressing matter. Okay, we're just DPSing single big enemies here, which is okay, I guess. Okay, we're just gonna auto these guys. And now we can go full Shinhei ult into all of them. Beta ult them. I mean, this is pretty huge, I think. This is our big time saver here. Because we just can fucking kill them. But it's 102, so it's actually one of the worst times we've had so far. But it's very close, and this is like the best case scenario where she actually hits all of the enemies at the end. It's like the best case scenario, and the other one was just like brain dead, you know, brain dead attacking. So I think that actually, unfortunately, Shinhei does not provide enough for this team comp, which is logical. She's a cryo booster, and our damage is not cryo. If there was somebody attacking like, you know, we're starting off a little bit slower again with no real options, but we really have to test the elemental skill dash cancel on her. Because it might be really good. Man, that was a really good time, but I didn't take the time. You know, when you don't take the time, it doesn't matter if it's a good time. That's just how it is. And unfortunately, it does not work that way. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Why did I forget to press the button again? Oh my god. I never knew I had issues with such trivial tasks. Now I know. Now I know. I mean, you know, it was such a good time. I would almost have thought it could be a record when, if I'm honest, you know. But maybe it would have been unfair because it was so perfect that I don't think we deserved it. Okay, now it's like the worst thing ever because we actually had to use that before going to the next phase. Yeah, now it should be very bad. This is like the opposite of a good run because the timings are off. Hey, it was still 1 minute? What the fuck? Actually, still 1 minute? Okay, did we just get better? We really have to try it again with the other team comp because I have the feeling that we just got better. And that's unfair, you know? You don't want to get better while testing, because that is gonna skewer your accuracy. And I don't want that. I want to be, you know, transparent. Force and CD. Okay. At some point, this meme is going to be forgotten because nobody's going to remember the dog on Twitch because, you know, when you're on YouTube, you're on YouTube. Wasn't he on Mixer? No, right? He was just switching to YouTube. And I like the conspiracy theories where, you know, like he killed somebody, whatever. It could be the case, but I mean, it makes him a bad person, but he still makes content that people enjoy, you know? I mean, what does it matter if you killed a few people? No, I'm joking. Because, you know, always we say, but yeah, just because he makes millions of people happy and, you know, and he saves countless of lives, he's not allowed to kill a person. And now I could argue that is not true. If you save thousands of lives and you make a lot of people happy, maybe you deserve to kill somebody. I mean, you could say that is a very hot take. But I mean, to some extent, it does have a, you know, validity, you know? Okay, this is also like fucking terrible, but it's okay. Who gives a shit if it's fucking terrible, right? Okay, 45 seconds. Okay, that is just out of the ballpark of the other team comp. No, it is definitely the best. We can say by now the team comp is just better. It's better. We can feel good about it. Fuck Shinhei. No, I'm joking. I love her, but she really needs to be in a team comp that actually makes sense to play in non-Abyss, you know, like in normal content. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back now. My phone is at 62%, so we're just gonna have to, you know, relax. Take a day off or two. Is it time for yeast? No, it's time for fucking, you know, it's time for fucking. Yeah, here you heard it first. It's time to fuck. No, we should definitely now try to level up our talents, and then we can go and do the Wind Trace event. Not Wind Race, but Wind Trace, a slight but significant difference. And no, it doesn't really matter how we call it. The event is the event. And it's really cute. I like the little, you know, the pumps or whatever. I don't know, the little, you know, bunny tails on her shoes. That's really cute. Okay, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm your king. Oh, is I'm joking another way to say I'm your king without being offensive? Which one did we even farm? Wait, we farmed hers, right? We farmed the bitch. 3 of those. And I forgot to do the weekly bosses. Yes. GG. Look at this man. Look at this man. Look how tall I am. 6'5". I'm a beast. I'm just joking. If you don't know what this meme is, don't look it up. It's not worth your time. It's really bad. It's actually bad. And when something's actually bad, you should actually look it up. So definitely look it up. I'm joking. You should really not look it up. It's not good. It is just a meme. It is about as good as the meme where the water, you know, sprinkler goes around and, you know, there is a guy making sounds like it. It's so bad. We don't even need to talk about it. Okay, we're at the point where I would assume that we need 4 of those. It's fucking trash when you think about it. It's just, I mean, we need to be in the next ascension phase, now that I think about it, which is kind of sensible. Her auto attacks are definitely worth increasing, if I'm honest. We need 4 of those again. Can we still make 4 of those? Yeah, I don't want to make that actually. I want to make, what is that even? It's a portable waypoint. I never heard of that, and I don't even know what I would need it for. Okay, so we're gonna look where the fucking shit is, and it might be somewhere really cool around here. I don't know. Maybe it's the Philosopher's Prosperity that we need 3 times, 4 times. The 4 times back-to-back champion. Oh my god, my brain is starting to stop working because I didn't press the button too often, you know. It just happens at some point. At some point your brain just turns off and you're definitely feeling more mentally retarded by the minute. And this has definitely happened by now, and I would really want the money for it too. And shit, now here we go again. We don't have the money, we don't have the sword leveling materials, we don't have the weekly bosses, which is much worse. So we should definitely get the fucking resin in here, and which we thankfully, I hope, saved up for. And after the bosses we can go do the monies. And I actually saw, why is it stopping again? Is she in her car? She might be in her car actually. Why is it randomly stopping? Is it because she's entering her car? Maybe, I don't know. She's out on a walk with her parents outside, and I'm not quite sure. Now we can actually afford the resin this week. We almost skipped it because we only bought money. Okay, we get the resin, we get the Mora, and now we can go and get the weekly bosses, maybe. I don't fucking know. Fucking Tubby, shut your mouth. I just wanted to call him a cunt, but he's more like a teapot, so I don't know. I mean, it does have a hole. Oh my god. Okay, now it's getting really controversial again. Do teapots have holes? Can you gender them like that? Or is it a penis? Or does a penis have a hole? And if a penis has a hole, could the teapots, you know... Okay, I'm joking. It's not even a joke, it's just like bad. It's just stupid. So I'm memeing. When you make a bad joke, you're memeing. Okay, can we go and look how many... 0 of 1. 0 of 1. 0 over 1 is mathematically possible. 1 over 0 is not, because that would be dividing by 0. So yeah. Can we fucking go somewhere? I think this guy... this lady... See, we didn't do the lady. Yep, I knew it. Wait a second. I want to actually look if we have enough money for her skill or talent. 120k. Like, that's almost fucking... It is too much. Do you sometimes listen to music that makes you retarded? Like, this beat definitely can make me retarded if I listen too long to it. I'm not trembling, I'm trembling with excitement because I saw you big boobas. I think Twitch chat is great to gauge the average male reaction to boobs. I mean, if you see boobs in the chat, you can definitely see a very consistent reaction to that. Oh my god, I destroyed that one, I didn't know that. How is it even possible? So much destruction. Wait, what am I doing? I am irritated. I think we're doing the right thing, right? Wrong? Okay. And when did the +2 and -2 in chat happen? What is this? Where does this originate from? Disagreeing and agreeing and writing +2 and -2. I don't get it. Is this some insight into... It's probably a meme I didn't get the origin of. I know what it means, but I don't know where it comes from. It's basically the entire human language. Oh, that was a really deep thought. Okay, could you please let me skip this? Thank you. I don't know, skipping boss cinematics is so fucking bad. It doesn't work like 50% of the time. Okay, very nice. We got a ultimate here, and let's go. Now we're gonna fuck her. Oh my god, she's getting manhandled. Can she stop doing her weird ass shit and just die already? I mean, technically speaking, we're doing nothing at the moment, so that's nice. Okay, so something is not going optimally. Wait, we're dying? We dying? Oh no, no. No, señorita. Okay, we can cool down a little bit here. I really hate this face, by the way. I mean, you can guess why. Where is she? There she is. Can we just fucking hit her? Where the fuck is she? Oh my god, I hate this so much. She dead. She dead, bro. Yeah, probably my least favorite. Let's be honest, Ashta compared to her is like fucking fun. She's like the most unfun thing ever. And I know Ashta is really unfun if you don't have enough healing or HP, but she is just fucking trash. You know, she's just, she looks cool. And her fight also kind of looks cool, but it's so fucking annoying to fight her. I fucking hate her. I hope she's playable one day and I can buy her. I'm pretty sure she will be playable one day. Not in China, maybe, because she probably will be removed as a boss in China because she's way too lewd. Or maybe it's only for playable characters. Maybe things you can kill are allowed to be sexy. I don't know. Okay, so where are we gonna go? We're gonna go next. Probably use our remaining resin to... Which remaining resin? We don't have any. I just want to say to make some money. But since we cannot make money, we can do requests. That's correct. We can do requests and we can get money doing them. Right? I hope we can. Maybe we already did them because I was really desperate for money, so prostituted myself by doing requests. Yeah, see, we didn't do them. That's very nice. Hey, that guy, he almost looks like me. Now, which of them? They all look the same. It's funny how you can actually see there's the exactly same eyes, nose, and mouth, and shape, and ears. And all that's different is the, you know, there is a age slider. This guy is old, this guy is, you know, middle-aged, this is young, you know, they have slightly different, you know, skin color, and, you know, this one has, you know, a little bit of wrinkles here and there. But overall, it's like they're the exact same person. Like insane how the artist just took a base model and added a few minimal changes and made new characters out of it. It's almost like nature had something like, you know, evolution or whatever. And people almost look the same, but just think they don't look the same. But it's really hard to find somebody that looks like you. I think it's very easy to find people that look like other people you know, but it's very, very hard to find somebody who looks like you because you can actually not see yourself in third person. So it's very difficult to have a real feel for how you look for other people. And so it's very hard to, you know, judge. But you shouldn't judge anyway, so who cares? You kill 10 people, you know, who are you to judge, you know? I'm joking. People always say you shouldn't judge, but actually you should judge a lot of things. If you stop judging, it's like you stop caring. But I still love how they made one of the youngest characters in the game the most sexy. I mean, in my mind, she's of course 21, you know? And you know why I said 21? Because it's the name of the movie where the pedophile person what is his name? I don't know the actress names. You know, the guy 21, the guy who actually is you know, a sex offender. I don't know what he's called, but the guy, you know, his name is almost in my head, but I can't quite get it. Mel Gibson? No, it's not Mel Gibson. It is Kevin Spacey, the guy who also was in Call of Duty. Yeah, that's why I chose the number 21. No, but really, the devs of Genshin Impact really have a weird way of, you know, making characters sexy, which should not be sexy. I mean, if you're fucking 14 and want to run around like Fischl, go ahead, but just don't expect people to not get sexually attracted to you, you know? I mean, the thing is, if you're 14 and you dress yourself like a fucking hooker and, I don't know, and like people who are a little bit older, and people don't know your age, they're probably gonna find you attractive, and that's not good, you know? You don't want to make people horny, which should not be horny at you just because they don't know how old you are. Because we always say we know how old people are, but did you ever see a 14-year-old wear makeup? They can look like fucking 20 easily, you know? It's hard to tell, so you always should make sure before you actually check, or it's just a digital character like Fischl, and it doesn't really matter, you know? I mean, I even heard people joking around like it's going to be her birthday one day, you know, like real life birthday, because Genshin's going to be out so long. And I mean, I don't get it, you know. Young people should be protected, and you shouldn't make games which sexualize young people. You know, I like looking at her, but the thing is, I wouldn't mind if she wouldn't be sexy, you know. And it's only okay because it's digital. If that was a real girl and I would have to look at her the entire time, I would be feeling weird, you know? I would say, hey, I don't mind you dressing like that, but why do we have to look at you? You know? It's like if you watch, you know, teenagers have sex or something. Why would you do that, you know? It's like, why would I watch children have sex, you know? And that's why I don't want to usually have erotic characters in my video game. That should be something, you know, media can portray that all at once, but it's just weird to watch, you know? I don't want to watch my children have sex or something. That's fucking weird. And that's why I also don't like when games just do that. So, Fischl, can you fucking get some clothes? China, where are you when we need you the most? Can you censor Fischl in the European version? Or just say she's fucking 20? Because that would be completely fine. No, that's what I mean, you know? I don't like looking at things you shouldn't be looking at. You can just, you know, I don't mind actually if I would see, you know, teenagers have sex, I would be like, okay, wait, great, they have sex, that's awesome. But I don't want to be forced to look at it, you know? I don't want to be like looking at it because I'm looking at it, you know? And that's why I also don't want, you know, porn in the internet that has minor actors in it, because I want to know that they're not minors, and I want to be sure they're not minors, because if they're minors, that's complete trash, and people who made that porn should be fucking killed. And if they made the porn themselves, you know, that's the point. If the minors upload the porn themselves, that's also not right, you know? It's, I mean, it's at least not as bad as if somebody else did it for them, but it's still worse, you know? It's still something I don't want to see, you know? I want to know I'm seeing it. Because I don't want to be part of, you know, I don't want to be financially supporting child pornography or something, you know? By watching ads, of course. I don't buy porn. Who the fucking gives money for porn these days? It's all ads. I'm curious, how does Pornhub make money? Is it like Patreon or something? I really don't know. How do they make money? Because it's free, right? And the ads are actually all porn ads. And who the fuck pays money for porn? That's the weirdest thing about porn. It seems like it's only making... there are only ads for porn in porn. But you don't have to pay money for porn, so it's like circle jerking a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be back in the game right away. Yeah, you can tell I'm not really being serious right now. I mean, I'm being serious, but you know, I'm being lighthearted, you know. There's so much human shit going out there. Oh, I hate humans, man. I don't hate humans, I hate some humans. There's so much shit that happens in the world which should not be happening. It's really sad when you think about it. So we better don't think about it, but we should be thinking about it a little bit, you know? Raise awareness for all the shit that people do. Then I wish, you know, sometimes you say you have a choice. Vote with your wallet or whatever. The thing is, I don't know. How the fuck would I know that the companies I invest in are companies that are not fucking people over, you know? How would I know? They could be like the subsidiary of, you know, they could be fucking 10 layers deep. And once you're really 10 layers deep, you know, you don't know what the fucking 10th layer is doing. Maybe indirectly they're abusing children in China or whatever. I have no fucking idea. So I can only do my best as a consumer to really try to give my money to the right people or investor or whatever. And it's really hard, you know. It's not, and that's why I would really like for people not to be fucking pieces of shit all the time, you know. Just be nice to each other, like me when I play Apex with other people. I'm the nicest person. See, I can make jokes about it, but you know, I'm trying to be nice to most people when I interact with them. In real life, I'm especially very nice. I'm always very, very nice to people in real life. And the thing is, because in real life, my empathy, you know, triggers. In video games, my hate for the matchmaking triggers. So the hate for the matchmaking, the non-existence, you know, I cannot see my teammates. So every time my teammates talk, you know, you could say, hey, you come in, you go in a competitive match and the people are all talking about, hey, today for dinner I had a hamburger, and they're talking maybe in Chinese or whatever, I don't know. You could say, hey, that's fucking annoying. Can they fucking focus on the game? But I'm like, hey, I'm playing with the human beings. They're not walking trash cans, they're actually human beings. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna insult them because they're human beings. But when I have no indication they're human beings and they play like fucking bots, I automatically think they're not humans, you know? It's like the human component is removed. I only see their failures, you know? And that's really annoying because I really have a lot of empathy for humans I can actually detect as human. And that sounds weird because I know there are humans behind most players. Behind most, it sounds weird. But you know, it's very difficult. I don't want to fucking insult them most of the time. You know, but it just fucking happens because the matchmaking is dog shit. And I usually also say I'm not insulting them, but the matchmaking. But here and then they start to fucking talk shit and all, and then my empathy goes down the drain. You know, as soon as somebody starts talking shit and doesn't realize he's being a fucking idiot, and he should know better, then I don't, you know, give a shit. And when they're children, of course, I try to be nice. I don't know. I mean, probably I've insulted children too because they actually don't talk, you know. But when they talk and they're children, I'm always nice because I don't think any child should be, you know, in contact with negativity online for no reason. Yeah. But it's really sad, you know, it's really sad that we need to think about these things so much. I mean, when you argue online, how often do you argue with small children you don't even know they're small children, right? You think like, it's what that person's saying is fucking stupid. Yeah, you know why? Because he's fucking 14. He doesn't know shit. He doesn't know shit, and he doesn't need to know shit. He's fucking 14. And that's, you know, we don't know the age online. So most discussions online, just think about it. Just imagine, even if the guy's fucking 50, who gives a shit? Just imagine it's a fucking 15-year-old you're writing to, yeah? Mentally, at least. I mean, most likely mentally anyway. So you can definitely just say, fuck it, I'm not going to argue with these people. You know, I'm just going to be there. I'm going to read the comments, going to think, oh my god, this is the dumbest thing I've read in fucking 5 minutes on Reddit. And, you know, or on Twitter or whatever. And then you can go on and not answer the person, not call him out, not say, hey, you know what, you're fucking dumb. 1 + 1 is not fucking 100. And the earth is not flat. Fact science work, whatever. You know, you can do that, or you can just, you know, accept it how it is. Some people are stupid. You don't need to educate them. The problem is because when you start educating people, grow up. Why are you not grown up? You know, what is the fucking argument? The argument to grow up is the dumbest argument ever. When I was fucking 16, my takes on life were probably better than most grown-up takes on life. So who the fuck gives a shit about my age, you know? And when I grow up, I hopefully never will have these fucking shit takes. And I'm grown up, by the way. But you know what I mean? So these arguments, you cannot argue with stupidity. Stupidity will always bring a straw man default argument which has nothing to do with the argument. Telling somebody to grow up without any context or reason is like literally saying nothing. It's like saying, fuck you. Fuck you. Wow, that's oh my god, that argument is really good. Wow, you really showed me, man. And the problem is most people are dumb, so they will default to fucking stupid, non-useful, non-constructive criticism of other people when they argue with them, because they don't know how to do it better. You know, when you're wrong, and maybe you even know you're wrong, what do? You start to tell them to fuck off, you know? Because even if you get the sense of you are being wrong, the more you get it, the less you want to be the guy who admits he's wrong, you know? When you're an idiot. When I'm wrong online, you know what I do? Nothing, because I'm never wrong. But, you know, if I would be wrong, I would say I'm fucking wrong. No, I'm joking. I'm also wrong sometimes. You know, it happens. Every millennia or so, I forget to press the button in real life. Just imagine, I forgot to press this fucking record button so often today. Imagine this was my oven and I forgot to turn it off. You know, the oven every time. Scary to think about, you know, you can so easily forget things you're thinking about actively a moment ago because your brain is just not wired to doing them. Yeah, so scary thought, man. Better not turn off the oven too much. Wait, there's the guy with the shell over there. Okay, what are we doing? We're just walking around and killing stuff. I have no idea why we're doing that, actually. Is there a reason behind it? Yeah, we want to level our battle pass, obviously. Duh. Yeah, I think we did enough this week, and we're gonna go and play the Wind Tracer. How long is this trash event, this great event still going? 3 days. Okay. We're gonna do a few rounds of Wind Trace, which is by the reason we're playing Gigi, because we found her so cute during Wind Trace. Which is fucking stupid when you think about it, but thank you, Wind Race. I should be thankful until all eternity. Where do we have to go? Behind us. Behind us in the corner, there's gonna be the opportunity to hide. And once we're hidden, we can actually finally play Ys. Man, I don't know, should I have played Genshin first? I always think about it, because Genshin is almost like a thing you have to do, you know, if you don't want to miss out. And I wonder if I really should do it. That looks so fucking funny. She can magically fly. That's amazing. She even has, oh my god. I didn't know that was even a thing. Oh, this looks so good. You know, it reminds me when I was a little kid and we had kittens and I had this sword and the kitten was always dodging the sword. Yeah, I mean, at least they added that instead of an animation where you can actually pet the cats. You know, if you ever played Assassin's Creed in newer ones, you can actually pet the cats. Why am I climbing up? You know, it's very cute. And you can also pet dogs. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Isn't it funny how most humans just have like 2 types of pets, or maybe a rat or something, you know? But animals, it's just cats and dogs are like the most prevalent pet you can have. Okay, let's go. Wind Trace. Fuck me. Wait, did they reject because they saw their characters they didn't like? Maybe they are like phobic or whatever. I am ready, because I'm the hunter Gigi, Blue Gigi. Okay, so what we're gonna do is probably not get them, because we are completely not focused on the game. My god, it's gonna start! 20 seconds! Why do I get an Indian accent when I start talking like that? It's Dr. K's fault, okay? Dr. K actually made me enjoy the Indian accent, you know? It's just Dr. K. Where the fuck are these guys? Oh, there they go. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Oh, they're traps. Oh my god. We know that people really like to go go in the on the ceiling and stuff like that. I didn't check for the hints, by the way. I have no fucking idea. Okay, they're probably go. I don't even know what you can fucking hide as in this mode. Oh, this guy's fucking done. You're done for. Oh my god. I'm so bad at the moment because I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Can you fucking climb? Thank you. Oh, this is a player, right? Oh my god, you can hide as these things? Really? That's fucking brilliant. Thank you for telling me, actually. Oh, that's the player. You are fucking done, my boy. I'm gonna fucking destroy your ass. You fucking done, boy. 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 Okay, so you can hide as a... Wait, are you just a player though? Oh, that is a player, 100%. You are a player. Hiding in place. I didn't know the map designers were trash, okay? But now that I know these are actually... Wait, aren't you a player? No. Oh my god, if you don't know where the fuck shit is, it is fucking annoying. Oh, this is a player. Wait, no, it is not. If it is, he's a cheating piece of shit. Get fucked. Oh, this looks very suspicious. There's a Coomer over here. Wait, this direction? Literally impossible to be anywhere unless he's below us, right? Wait, where the fuck is that player? We can just pick it up and get them fucked, you know? Wait, what the fuck? Is he in there? Oh boy! Oh boy, gotcha! Oh boy, it's me, Mr. Meeseeks. I really need to watch the new episode of Rick and Morty. Some point we really should watch it. Yep, actually got caught. Yep, you thought you were being smart. Hmm? But I randomly just found you because I didn't even check what objects you can transform into, you know? Let's go, we go again. Okay, we might at some point actually need to swap stuff, you know? A player's rejected the invitation. How about you fucking reject your mom, bitch? I'm ready. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, these Russians can't even fucking wait for a millisecond. Press the fucking button. Holy shit. I am ready on the rebel side. Oh shit, it's this map again. Here we go again. The good old Dawn winery switcheroo. We should really take the bamboozle stuff. Where the fuck is the building? What is going on? But how do you even go up there if you don't know how to? I actually don't know what the normal way is up here, but maybe they made it easier. I don't know. Oh shit, baby! This is the peak of evolution. Can she wait, can she see us up here? Wait a second, she can fucking see us up here, right? Wait, did she see us? She could have seen us. I am so confident she fucking saw us. Why is she scanning places where nobody is? And how fast is she? Why is she scanning there? She's gonna get us just because she knows. She fucking knows, right? I should have gone in the... Or does she not know? Why is she scanning the air? It's so fucking... She almost got us with her badness, you know? Okay, it's very bad for her that she didn't get us. Because now she has to rely on the fucking ball. Maybe we should contest it. Damn. Oh my god, you can ride in this game? Wait, you can fucking flame people here? Fucking piece of shit, you got me last. Okay, we're gonna wait for the game to end. Thank you. Oh, wait, I can actually go if... Wait, she captured 2 people? That's fucking Monka Giga, man. Fucking Monka Giga. Damn, why, Rose? I don't know. Whoa. Rose? Oh god, they're writing that GG emote. That's fucking sad. Don't die, I'm fucking eating. Oh my god, where's she? Oh my god, I pressed the button. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't want to walk. Oh my god. She got us. She got us. This is my fault. I fucking I was eating. I'm sorry. I didn't want to press the button. Am I a born troll? They wrote, don't die, and I just insta died and didn't even try to survive. Wait, I really have to check when I'm hunter on this map. If you can see the sky. He's just AFK, what the fuck? He was just AFK farming the entire game. Wait, did he just actually put himself right in front of him? Shouldn't he notice that he just walked over a fucking barrel instantly? Isn't that a player? I don't know, actually. Maybe. If so, it's really smart, actually. He's hidden in plain sight, just like me, actually. I'm also very visible for most parts of the map. I just wanted to look around. I just pressed the wrong stick, by the way, the last time. Oh my god, he's here? Who the fuck is that? Wait, is it a player? Wait, why don't you transform, you fucking piece of... Wait. Oh my god, the lights went on. Did you see it? Oh my god, that's great. I didn't even know the fucking lanterns can go on. That is actually dope. Wait, is it just AFK on the roof? You know, we're gonna get... I feel bad for him, actually. Should we just give him a chance? I mean, I actually feel bad for him, so should we try to give him a chance? Yeah, sure, we can play Apex, Daniel. We can play Apex. I'm already at the apex of this game, so... Hello, Zhao, how are you? Do you want to find me? Yes, I'm very close to you. I'm just joking. Oh my god, he's so bad. I feel bad for this person. Once the timer is at 10 seconds, I'm just gonna give him a catch. I'm just gonna go and randomly jump on him, and I feel really bad for him. We just shouldn't do it too soon, because if somebody else decides to jump on his face... Oh, you can see the chair walking over there. No, Zhao! No, don't give up! I'm coming! I'm coming to you! Zhao, don't give up. Here, you may have me. Catch me. Catch me. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's sitting there. Yeah, we can play Apex right after this match. Then we will probably take a little break from streaming, and then we're gonna stream later on Yeast. Okay, wait, we're gonna show the picture to her. Yeah, we sacrificed ourselves for him to actually enjoy the time. Okay, did we win? I think we won. It is impossible for them to have won, because nobody else would probably suicide. Maybe, I don't actually know. Maybe we did just sacrifice an achievement. I have no fucking idea. Okay, so what we're gonna do is actually forget what we wanted to do a moment ago. We can... Wait, which part of it do we want to level? Yeah, her auto attacks, right? Because she's on-field auto attacking, so it's... Even if it's not a lot of damage, it's better than nothing. We should also, before we join Daniel in Apex... The music doesn't fit. Well, it's random music, so of course it doesn't really fit. Because they're talking, right? It's just like mostly I don't stream with music at all, so it's probably not the best idea. It's just music I like to listen to. Okay, I'm honest. I'm being honest. Okay, so what we're gonna do is maybe we should do a playlist with a little bit more less vocal songs or whatever. I don't know, but we have a lot of non-vocal songs anyway. Wait, what did I want to do before we swap? We wanted to... Yeah, we wanted to craft stuff, which just takes 10 seconds, and then we are there, Daniel. Okay, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. Okay, and then we just craft 10 here. Oh, fucking hate it. Okay, very nice. And we can put the money into the sword. Very nice. It's almost at max max stats, which is nice. 5 levels to go. Okay, so now we're gonna say goodbye for now. We're gonna try Yeast later, or Yeast, or Yeast. I don't know how you call it. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good game to some extent. Maybe it's gonna be fun. Tomorrow, of course, we're gonna try to get Genshin a little bit, whatever. Actually, I'm not sure if we're gonna do these tonight. Maybe not. We're gonna see. I hope we're gonna get at least 1 hour in. So thank you for watching, and I'm gonna play Apex a little bit off stream just to, you know, enjoy you know, a little bit of non-on time. Okay, so see you soon if you want to. Maybe Yeast is, by the way, gonna be in Germany. Yeah, we're a German channel, so probably maybe later. Yeast gonna be German. Probably gonna be in German. So if you want to, see you later for at least an hour of Yeast, I think, because we're also going to be bouldering later on. It's going to be a little bit tight, but we're going to make it fit somehow. Okay, so see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you.